Hello my friends, blackendrose here, and I am back with the Stanley Parable. I forget which part I'm on, it's probably part 5 at this point. Last part, I died gruesomely by getting crushed. So, let's see what happens now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now, if I remember what happened before...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
what I need to do,
he entered this was not the correct way
here.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
There was something that indicated there was a vent around here.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh, there is a crouch. Never knew there was a crouch. Shows how much I know about this.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy, and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Steady on, dude.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, let's move on.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
So there was supposed to be a vent in there. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Stanley was so
ahead.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Psycho just needs to find out very quickly. Is there a save mechanic in this? No, there isn't. Okay, just making sure. Okay, resume the game. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift. I'm going down.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I probably should have seen that coming.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Huh? That's new.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Looks like I should be able to go that way. There's an open door there.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous
Shut
room.
up.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I'm moving forward. There's something I need to check.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
That looks like an open
I realize
door.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you, or... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't trust you.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope. I'm going through the blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Couldn't be more obvious there.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Whoa.
There's nothing here.
Look at
I haven't
that.
even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Looks like
Was
there's
it worth
other
ruining the
entry
entire
points
story
here.
I'd written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely
Sounds like a
nothing
good idea.
so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Huh? The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. I'm wondering if this is actually accurate. No, it just says stat 427. That makes even less sense.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
What am I wandering into now? What the heck is
The
that?
baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take
What?
notice. But
What?
of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
This is just creepy. You know what? In you go, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for you. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Yeah, sure thing.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Come on, pick something good.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What do you got for me now? Minecraft!
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now
put
on, I will
Minecraft
only
in
create
it.
to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
Oh,
Watch
shut
this,
up,
Stanley.
narrator.
I'm going to build a house.
Oh,
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
it's a little dirt
I made
hut.
this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only
shut up.
seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond
Yes.
everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Time for what Minecraft was made for. Mining. Oh, hello. Going down.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope.
Oh,
Didn't
no,
you?
no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds
hell was
couldn't
that?
save this one. Okay, new game.
Thank God for that. The spiders and the zombies were coming. Right. Check out Minecraft. It's worth trying. Okay, what's happening now? What the hell is this?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out.
This looks a
listening
bit like
to me
Portal.
talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. But what
Yeah, I
is
think
this
it is.
game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
What have we got here then? Hello. What's all this then?
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I suppose I'll put this on here.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can
Oi.
pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
Oi!
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice.
Oi! Shut up,
I
narrator.
don't need your ratings.
And I don't need
And I
you.
certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think
Shut up.
I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
I'm sure you won't, but I will. If you want to make cultural contributions better than you did here, go and join Big Brother. Maybe someone will actually watch then. So if you like Big Brother out there, I apologise. Okay, what's going to happen? Ooh. Where am I? This is weird. Where did I end up? Filing cabinet. Oh, going down. Oh. Whoa, what did I land on? What the hell? This looks a bit creepy. Where am I now? Something was very wrong with all this. Starting to look a bit horror-ish. This looks like the two doors puzzle. Okay. Looks like I can't go anywhere else, so let's head back the other way. I still can't work out what's happening. This is just too weird. Oh, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But I can't sprint. Oh. 427. Ooh. Is this what it used to be like in the demo? Cool. Okay, back we go. Oh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Yep.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Yeah.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Fair enough. Okay, what happens now? The end is never the end. Oh. Just starts up again. Okay. Make what you will of that ending. That was weird to the extreme. Okay. I'll end that part there. My brain is thoroughly warped at this point. I can't make head or tail of any of this. But I'm going to see if I can get another ending and make a recording out of it. So thank you guys for watching me. I'm blackendrose, and I will see you in my next part. Take care, my friends.